In the past, I did stories on Canada and the US and how they have priced Black people completely out of the marijuana business. And as you can see, this is happening everywhere for our people, no matter where they are on this globe. They are struggling to be part of the marijuana business. And this is on purpose. They never wanted us involved in it. That's why they made it so unaffordable for us to be in the market. That's how you do all businesses. If you want to keep Black people out, you make it so unaffordable they can never enter those businesses. So, this story, ladies and gentlemen, came out in the Messenger Inquirer, January 13th, 2020. South Africa's Black farmers fight to enter marijuana market. Stacks of bright green cannabis plants freshly harvested from nearby hothouses are expertly sorted on a lab table by workers wearing hygienic gloves and caps who snip the leaves and buds and put them in bins for further processing. Druid Gardens, Henops, about 20 miles north of Johannesburg, is a licensed farm which conducts research, legally produced cannabis and other traditional medicinal products for sale in South Africa and international markets. The farm's founder, Cian McClellan, said one of his aims is to help smaller scale Black farmers enter South Africa's potentially lucrative marijuana market. One of the most important aspects of the industry is for us to find ways to uplift small farmers, particularly Black rural farmers, said McClellan. We would like to play an active role around the country in partnerships with the Heritage Trust to help provide access to these markets. McClellan knows that rural Black farmers who have grown marijuana traditionally but illegally now are fighting to benefit from the country's relaxation of cannabis laws. Following the Constitutional Court's decision in 2018 to decriminalize the personal use and cultivation of cannabis, South Africa's cannabis industry could be worth more than $23 billion by 2023, according to a recent report by data collection agency Prohibition Partners. However, there are concerns on the ground that Black farmers who have been working for decades in what has been an illegal industry may miss out on the potential boom. So it's no different there than anywhere else, being squeezed out of the market, and all deliberate acts, y'all, all of it. Many small growers cannot afford to get the licenses needed to grow marijuana for medicinal and research purposes. The stringent requirements include getting police clearance, registering a specified plot size, erecting high-tech security fencing, getting irrigation systems, and setting up agreements with overseas buyers, among others. The cost of establishing a legal marijuana farm is established to be $200,000 to $350,000, according to a South African agricultural publication, Land Weekblad. Now, there are not many in South Africa that has 200,000 to 350,000 if you're Black. And they know this. They know this. This is why they completely price you out of it. We know what's going on. And there are many that are trying to come to us and tell lies. When you set prices like this, you don't want Black people in the industry. It's very plain and clear. The new marijuana industry could soon be controlled by big pharmaceutical companies, cutting out longtime growers, said agricultural experts. Some successful Black farmers like Itumiling Tao are working to train emerging farmers to grow and process cannabis up to the standards required to obtain medicinal permits. If an ordinary farmer in the homeland's rural areas is being required to have 2 hectares, 5 acres of land, or 1 hectare, 2.5 acres, fully fenced, while they have been farming when when it was unfenced and nobody was stealing it, it is quite impractical, said Tao. Mobo Hing Si Lema, a cannabis activist and general secretary of the Cannabis Development Council, is among those fighting to get licenses for those who had previously grown and sold cannabis illegally. Her organization helps emerging farmers to obtain permits to cultivate cannabis and produce medicinal products. We have those communities that have been involved in the cannabis industry before the court ruling, but we have seen that our government is more focused on the producers of pharmaceuticals, said Salema. So, ladies and gentlemen, I see what they're saying, and why so many stipulations just to get a license? You know, it just seems to me they always try to write these laws in a way that they know we will automatically be excluded. Just like here in the US, you have to have a nursery in the past, and we know Black people don't have nurseries. Come on, and they know it too when they're writing it in. And I promise you, when they are writing, just like over in South Africa, when they are writing these rules on what it takes to get a license to grow cannabis, I bet you there's no face on the committee that's writing the policy. None of us are sitting there. None of us. And this is how it's been for a long time. So, they have made it very difficult for the average Black South African farmer to get a license. And like I said, this is to keep us out of the business. Just like here in America, just like in Canada, and anywhere else where you have a population of us that are looking to try to get into the business. They throw in so many roadblocks and make it so unaffordable, you can't get into the business. But yet, want to keep jailing Black people here in America for marijuana. The whole system doesn't make any sense, and this is why it must go. But y'all, please tell me what you think about what's going on in South Africa. Am I surprised? No. This is what I expect. Wow. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.